the fuck is going on?
Hey everyone, Scott Hansen here from NFL Red Zone, and you're watching the Super Fantasy Bros podcast. 1 hour of commercial-free podcasting starts now. Enjoy the show. Hey everyone, Scott Hansen here from...
Welcome back to the Super Fantasy Bros podcast, brought to you at the Old City Sports Network. First round of the fantasy playoffs are in the books. I hope that everyone was able to move on to the second round. As you can see, T-Gods is not here, but the fantasy gods did bless me against T-Gods in our league.
He's not here.
We did warn last week when you weren't on. We said someone's going to be drowning in piss and not going to be here next week if they lost. And look who it is.
Yeah, that's wild. But yeah, no T-Gods at this time, but he should be hopping on if he is able to make it. So should be coming on here soon. But for today's episode, we'll start with some rankings breakdown for week 16, round 2 of the fantasy playoffs, give our starts and sits of the week, do our game picks, and wrap up with some trivia with Q. Woo! If you have any start sit questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. We will try to get to them throughout the episode if possible. Sorry for the extra long intro. We're trying to get Instagram to work.
I went through the intro twice. I feel like I was listening to that song forever.
That's a bop, though. I like that song.
I don't think it worked for Instagram, so I will try to get that up at some point during this episode. But
technical difficulties.
For now, we will be moving on to our rankings breakdown. So we'll start at the quarterback position. Justin Fields, unfortunately, had a down day against the Browns last week. A couple of unfortunate drops on Hail Marys, specifically Darnell Mooney's bum ass. But he now gets the Cardinals secondary this week. Top 6 option for you guys, or are you avoiding him for round 2?
His matchup is very, very juicy.
So juicy.
I still have him at 7.
Yeah, I have him outside of my top 6 as well at 7.
You guys are haters on
okay. What has he done?
You're biased.
I got him at 4, baby.
Oh, okay.
That's a little crazy. A lot of crazy.
A little bit. Honestly, I think this game could be like sneaky shootout potential. But the Bears defense has actually been a lot better. So I do think the Bears should win this one pretty handily. But I do think Fields should be involved a ton. So definitely starting him if you have Justin Fields. Moving on here, Lamar gets the stingy 49ers defense. He's been a bit up and down lately. Did you move him outside of your top 5 QBs this week?
I have him at number 5. I am not afraid of this defense. I mean, obviously it's terrifying, but like Lamar somehow does like it all by himself. So I'm not concerned. I feel his receivers are not very good enough to rely on, so he'll take it himself. But yeah, I have him in top 5.
Yep. I have him at 5 as well.
I got him right at 6, so I'm right outside top 5. But I mean, obviously, it makes sense. You guys have Fields
Justin
below.
Fields
I have Fields above, so that moves him down 1 spot. Makes sense. All right, moving on to Brock Purdy. He is on his way to being the league MVP, whether we like it or not. He is the odds favorite right now in Vegas. He also has 30-plus fantasy points in 4 of his last 6 games. Is he pushing maybe even the top 5 in a tough matchup against Baltimore?
I have him at 6.
I do as well. Me and Q just copy and pasted the same rankings.
This game will decide who wins. The MVP race will be decided here because I'm sure Lamar's number 2, right?
Yeah. Lamar is also number 2, so I think this really could decide the MVP.
Please, Ravens. I've never been a bigger Lamar. I've never been a Lamar fan, but I am.
I'm picking Ravens.
So am I.
So did I.
Spoiler alert.
Big time spoils. You guys will probably pick the opposite end of that just because he has been a little bit down on the picks. Just trying to come back in the last couple weeks here. Gator question in the chat. Ty Chandler, Deontay Johnson, or apparently Baker's new favorite target, according to Gator, Chris Godwin in the
Same
flex.
guy.
I'm going Ty Chandler if Madison doesn't play.
one good game, and he's his favorite
I don't know
target.
if I can love Ty Chandler like that against Detroit. They've been really good against running backs, but
You starting Godwin?
volume-wise, I like Ty Chandler. Deontay's also been the most consistent of the three, but Mason Rudolph is
Ugly.
icky. He's done it with
starting
Mitch.
Deontay.
He's done it with obviously Pickett as well, but yeah, I think it's between Godwin and Chandler, and I think Godwin a little bit safer, Chandler a little bit more upside because he has the best chance to score.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Mason Rudolph has played since he got hit in the head.
Yeah, exactly. So
he has a big dent in his head.
Tough spot, Gat. Best of luck picking that one, brother. Last quarterback option here. Stafford has also been on fire carrying the Rams back into the playoff hunt with Puka and Cup. Is he a top 10 option tonight versus?
Yeah.
I have him at 8.
Got him at 9.
Got him at 10. So
God, hating.
All got him in the top 10. He's been locked in.
He's back.
And, yeah, I think the Saints defense is up and down, so they could have a good game, but I'm not banking on it.
It's crazy. Like beginning of the
Stafford.
season, Rams were washed, and even like mid-season, Rams were basically washed, and suddenly everything started to click.
Clicking.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Getting hot at the right time.
Cooper Kupp is back, by the way. He's going to Banana Land tonight.
Ooh, okay.
Primetime Puka's going Banana Land.
Whooper whoop.
You have no stake in him anymore.
I really need
Yes, I do. Yahoo.
Chris Olave, baby, please.
No Olave. I'm going up against Olave.
Sorry.
This week is the chip week for some reason.
Interesting league. All right, moving on to running backs. Bijan went ice cold in the cold, rainy Carolina last weekend. Barely getting any points. I don't think he even got one.
Ask Matt.
4.
Yeah, pretty ugly. Is he still a top 10 option this week versus the Colts as they fight for their playoff lives?
Yeah, I have him at 7 because the fucking Falcons are going to learn their lesson for some
no,
reason.
they won't. I have him at 10.
They have to.
I don't know.
Please don't let this be a Kyle Pitts 2.0.
I was going to say, these are the same words we spewed for Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, it feels like the same thing. But Bijan has proved it a lot more than Pitts did.
Yeah.
But Bijan, I have a 10 as well, Q. I am a little bit more nervous, but he's still an RB1. You're still must start Bijan Robinson. Just take him down a little bit from his normal spot. Travis Etienne, RB3 on the season, but since the Jags bye week in week 10, he is RB17 during that stretch and did not miss any games. Have you lowered him in your ranks due to this inconsistent play? Are you nervous at all about starting him?
Yep, I got him at 14.
God damn. I have him at 9.
I got him at 13, so I'm right there with you. He has been pretty mid. I think
he hasn't scored. Actually, he has scored.
He scored in 1 or 2 of the games, but I think he's been...
he's a touchdown merchant.
Basically.
Yeah. 3 of the... Basically half of his games, he's had less than 10 points over the last 6 weeks.
Unfortunately, though, that does not make Gator look any better because Aaron Jones has barely played. And when he has, he looked washed.
Yes, definitely does not make it look much better in terms of that trade. But ETN owners, I still think you have to start him no matter what. You really don't have a choice. So roll him out there. Next on the list, James Cook. This man went to Banana Land last week against the Cowboys. Looks like he could be the focal point of this offense moving forward. Is he a top 10 option for you guys this week against the Chargers?
I have that motherfucker at 3.
Why the fuck couldn't he do this the first 13 weeks of the
season?
James
Cook has arrived. I told you, give him the opportunity. He's nice. Y'all
so nice. I have him at 6.
God.
So I'm lower than you guys, but still way higher than I was in general. He has 51 points in the last 2 weeks. He might be Mr. Fantasy Playoffs MVP if he stays at this pace.
He is him.
I've literally
he might not have got you there, like you has dealt with.
I would have had probably had 3 wins because the things that depended on James Cook and you get like 6.
Yeah,
if he was just
definitely had a few stinkers.
God damn.
But he has RB7 on the season.
Year.
James Cook, he has arrived. If you have not been a believer, you should be now. Start him this week for sure. Locked in.
Yeah, Josh Allen is an afterthought.
Yeah, he
said
a little risky.
I think after the win, he said that he felt like the kid who got an A on the project but didn't do any of the work.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he did have his rushing. I think he did have a rushing touchdown, but passing wise, I think he threw for like 80
He threw
yards or
16
something.
times going into like the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he did not throw at all in that game. Didn't have to.
No picks.
Yeah. He typically throws for like 40 attempts a game. He had 15 in that game. So crazy.
He's washed now.
We'll see if that happens again because they could definitely blow out the Chargers for sure.
Easton.
Please.
DeAndre Swift, RB5 in weeks 2 through 8 for the Eagles, but since week 11, he is RB28. 4 of those 5 games, he has been in single digits. Can we trust him in this favorable matchup versus the Giants for a bounce back spot?
I'm trusting Boston Scott this week.
I have Swift at 22.
I have him at 20.
Yeah, I got him at 21, so I'm right in the same boat as you guys. I do think he's definitely a low-end RB2. Obviously, you're a little bit nervous starting him. He has not been solid the last 4 weeks. But I think there is a chance that this is a nice bounce-back spot for him. He may get vultured by Boston Scott, the giant killer.
You literally have to put so much money. It doesn't make any sense not
it's
to.
Automatic.
He's never not scored against the Giants in his career. He has 10 touchdowns against them in 8 games. Boston Scott, if you're looking for a bet, anytime, Teddy. I think it's still plus 300.
Put the house on it.
Put Boston Scott last touchdown score.
Yeah, he definitely could get like the garbage time score as well.
Yeah, when we're losing 40-0 to Danny DeVito.
Yeah, you wish. Up. We're fucking winning. Go Birds. But yeah, Swift, low end RB2, a little bit of risk there. If you have a better matchup, would not be mad about you benching him. Austin Eckler got significantly less work in the blowout against the Raiders last week while Brandon Staley was really trying to save face, keep his job. He's now fired. So can we expect Eckler to get back in the mix, or are you nervous about starting him?
So nervous.
How are you feeling?
24.
I'm scared for you. Oh my God, that's probably the lowest he'll ever be in his life.
Yeah. I mean, it's not ideal, obviously. It is quite terrifying.
And the Bills are about to be up big. Easton Stick can't do shit. It's
scary.
Ugly.
I have him at 20 in my ranks, so I'm a little bit higher. Maybe that's bias. But I don't know. I mean, like it's the end of the season. They may just want to roll Isaiah Spiller out there. He got 16 carries last week. He looked okay with them. They obviously got blown out. I think they could get blown out again. But Eckler did say this week he's trying to prove his worth, secure the bag in free agency. So maybe he'll get some more carries, hoping this new head coach is like, Eckler's our best running back. Let's roll him out there. Let him run until the wheels fall off. That's the goal. But yeah, there's definitely some risk in starting Austin Eckler this week for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Not ideal matchup. I'm not benching him, if that makes you feel different if you do have Austin Eckler and are trying to start him, but I'm definitely considering benching him. He's still, it's not locked in for me. Next on the list here, Javonte Williams, last running back point here. Struggled a ton in the blowout against the Lions. Looking like his early season self again with the inconsistent play. Can we expect a bounce back against the tanking Patriots?
Nope. I have 29. Not. He blows.
He had his good week or so.
Yeah. I'm done believing in Javonte.
I sadly kind of agree. I have him at 27. This also isn't the greatest matchup. I know the Patriots are bad and tanking, but they've been really good against the run the last 5 or so weeks. Their defense has also just been pretty solid in general the last 6 or so weeks.
It's always solid.
Yeah, they've kind of pieced that part of their game together. Obviously, their offense still sinks, so they're losing a bunch of games that way, but the defense has kind of been there. So I don't love this matchup for Javonte. I think if you have a better option, definitely lean towards that option. I may be sitting him for Ty Chandler this week. So in a league, in a playoff game.
Jeez.
Painful. Definitely painful. Let's move on to wide receivers and the ranks we have for them. Kupp and Puka, they are playing tonight. Both have woken up over the past several weeks from the midseason struggles.
Puka was never asleep.
He was asleep for a couple weeks. Do you guys still have them as elite options again this week?
Yeah. I got Cooper Kupp at 8, Puka at 16. Sorry, Q.
God.
I knew you were going to say
I have Cooper Kupp at 9, Puka at 10.
Fucking
I got Kupp at
shit.
I got Kupp at 7. I've got Puka at 13.
Puka's
Kupp
finishing
seems
over.
to have been fully back, so I'm back in on Kupp being Kupp. Even though Q thinks he's fraudulent.
He is fraudulent.
But
Puka's fraudulent.
Puka
I think both are very good. I think both will have good games here.
Is Puka on the all-white team?
No.
No.
He's
Why
off
not?
limits. That's what they said.
Anyone on the borderline is just automatically not on.
He's
the
an
All-Star
island
team.
boy. He's white. No, I heard there was an agreement that the whites get the Samoans if the black team gets the Asians because they need a kicker.
They can have Young Wei.
They need
He's
to
an
bring
elite
back
kicker.
Marquise King or whatever his name was, the punter.
Marquette.
King, yeah. They can have him for punter. Maybe he can kick too.
He hit the folks with the flag.
That was funny.
That was hilarious. But yeah, Cup, Puka, you're obviously locked in. You're obviously starting them. No sweat there. Stephon Diggs, on the other hand, you might be a little bit more nervous. Led the team in receiving last week's blowout with a measly 4 catches for 48 yards. As we just talked about, Josh Allen only threw the ball 15 times. 4 of his last 5 games, single-digit fantasy points. Can we expect him to bounce back versus the Chargers?
He's having his best game of the season this week.
Yes. I have him at 5. Chargers defense is Swiss cheese. Josh Allen's going to get him involved early and often.
I hope you guys are right.
Diggs 2 times. Lock it.
I hope so. I've got him at 10. Definitely a little bit lower than I've had him all season. I pretty much had him as a guaranteed top 5, at least top 6 wide receiver. With the slowdown, a little bit nervous, but it's the fantasy playoffs. You're not sitting Stephon Diggs.
There's no way they have Josh. They can hold back Josh Allen from throwing more than 15 times again. He's gonna say no.
Yeah, he's gonna be gunslinging. But James Cook, he's been munching.
Next time he goes to throw it, his arm's just gonna stiffen up.
Right.
Turn the stone.
T. Higgins took over once Jamar Chase was ruled out in that last game. Tyler Boyd also should see some more targets here with Chase out this week again. How did you rank these two, and would you be ready to plug and play both in your fantasy lineups this week?
Oh, Boyd, I'd still question. Yeah.
T, I have at 15. Boyd, I have.
Boyd at
42.
Yep. I've got Boyd at 43 as well.
Yo, I'm Matt.
Yo, what the hell?
Wait, where'd Matt go?
I'm here.
At 3. All right. 1 sec. Let's fix this up. T-Gods, welcome back. We missed you, buddy.
Oh, gee, thanks.
You're late.
Come on, man. I had other things to do.
Merry birthdays.
Yeah, had birthdays.
birthdays. But yeah, I agree with you guys. T. Higgins, definitely startable. Tyler Boyd, desperation flex.
Yeah.
Like if you had Jamar Chase and you picked up Boyd, I get it. But other than that, like it's not ideal starting Tyler Boyd this week. Moving on to tight ends, David Njoku seems to be one of Flacco's favorite targets. Can we expect him to continue to be involved versus the Texans defense this week? Is he all the way up towards top 5 at this point?
He is number 5. He has been munching.
I have him at 5 as well.
This is insane. Like
this is what I needed all year.
Right.
He's been in the league since 2017. This is by far his best season, and it's because Joe Flacco's at the helm.
Joe Flacco.
Love Joe Flacco.
MVP.
Yeah, last 2 weeks, Njoku's been going insane. So ride that hot hand. He could be a fantasy tight end MVP if he keeps this up throughout the next 2 weeks. So definitely top 5 for me. I have him at 5 as well. Or actually, yeah, I have him at 5. Locked in there. George Kittle struggled last week. I think Matt's shaking.
Sorry.
It's okay.
George Kittle struggled last week. Now gets the Ravens defense on Christmas night. His numbers have cooled off a bit with everyone fully healthy, but still been pretty solid overall. Are you still rolling him out as a top 5 guy this week, or did you move him down a bit in your ranks?
I got him at 6, but
I
could easily
7.
put him in the top.
I'm at 7.
Yeah, I got him at 7 as well. You're starting George Kittle. Like, you're not overthinking that, but definitely kicked him down just a little bit compared to some guys that are super hot right now, like McBride and Njoku.
And Laporta.
Laporta.
Oh, of course, Laporta. Laporta's been ahead of him pretty much all season.
I love Laporta.
He's been so solid. Dalton Kincaid also slowed down a lot more than Kittle has since Dawson Knox has returned and the Bills' offense has been running wild, not passing wild. Is he still a top 12 option, or are you looking elsewhere?
Nope.
I have him at 12.
14.
I'm at 12 as well.
Yeah, I got him at 12 too, but it's been ugly. I mean, he had obviously 0 last week
on
on
bullshit.
2 targets. Obviously, again, Josh Allen only threw the ball 15 times, only so many passes were able to go around. But even before that, 7 and 8, the 2 weeks prior, snap share has been dipping a little bit. So something to keep an eye on. I still think he is talented enough, but if you're in a pinch, I would not be mad if you were benching him for round 2 of the playoffs. Would not be mad at all. All right, let's move on to our starts and sits of the week. I will start off with the sponsor before we get there. The sponsor for this episode is Fanatics. For this NFL season, we are partnered with Fanatics, the leading brand for NFL merchandise. We are basically at Christmas at this point, and I know some of you still have some last-minute shopping to do. Fanatics has all of the stuff for your late Christmas list this year with jerseys, t-shirts, merchandise, and more. Let's go to the link in our bio on all platforms. Take advantage of their sale going on right now. Use code 24SHIP to get up to 70% off your order.
Wow.
Get that late holiday shopping done. Fanatics.
Late, that's late.
Make sure you go through our link. Helps us out a ton. We greatly appreciate any support.
That shit is not coming in by Christmas.
Come on.
Unless they say that somewhere, there's no way you can order that today and get it by Christmas.
You'd have to get like super express shipping, but yeah, I mean,
You have to buy twice, basically.
$100 extra.
Yeah. Well, maybe don't do that. Order it for late and just give the person the gift late. Still just as meaningful, even if it is a bit late. All right, starts and sits. Q, start of the week. Who do we got?
Start of the week. We talked about him a little bit. How disappointing he's been. DeAndre Swift hasn't had a good game since week 11, but he's playing the Giants, who are top 10 in points allowed to running backs. And we assumed this would be a game where they would take the lead and just chew clock. But with the Eagles, I have no clue. Either way, it should be a good start for a running back. Please, Swift. Please, Eagles. We're
Yeah,
gonna get
please,
cooked by
Eagles
Danny
all around,
Cuts.
including DeAndre Swift specifically. I do like the matchup for him. I do think he has a good chance to bounce back here. T-Gods, do we have a start of the week?
If you come back to me, I'll have one.
All right, we're coming back to T-Gods. Matt, start of the week. Who do we got?
Start of the week, I'm going James Conner. He has had very good games the past 2 weeks. I know the Bears defense has been good, but I think this offense, especially with Marquise Brown possibly not playing, this offense could run through James Conner. So I see a whole lot of volume. The Bears are easily scorable on, so he could just walk into the end zone once or twice. So I like some James Conner this week.
I like it a lot. My start of the week, it's got to be Rashee Rice, baby. 38 targets over the last 4 weeks. Pretty much has established himself as the dominant number one option next to Kelsey. I'll give him 1B. Kelsey can still have 1A, even though he's slowed down a bit. He also has 3 touchdowns over the last 4 weeks. He gets the Raiders again, which is where he had the best game of his career. His only game over 100 yards in his career. I think he has a great chance to do that again. Raiders stink. They're coming off a huge win. I think obviously they're trying to play spoiler here against the Chiefs, so I think they will try to put up a fight. Rashee Rice will put them to bed quite nicely. Lock in Rashee Rice. Don't overthink it. Make sure you keep starting him. T-Gods, are we ready for the start?
Yeah. I got to start, and I think it's kind of juicy. I never thought I'd say it. He's been on a tear the past 2 weeks.
Oh.
Baker Mayfield.
Oh,
Baker Mayfield versus the Jags. It's not bad. It's not a bad start.
I got him in my top 12.
All right. He had 39 points last week, 24 points the week before. I don't know. I'm just looking at some other quarterbacks. I'm trying to do like a little bit of a name game here. But I don't know. I'm not really seeing any good.
I mean,
ones.
if you have Trevor Lawrence, I would not be mad about you benching Trevor Lawrence for Baker easily.
Gino.
Oh my
Kyler.
God,
No one's
if anyone
starting
even
Gino.
rosters Gino anymore. Like, grow up.
Yeah, it's
Would
close.
you start him over Goff?
I have Goff ranked
No.
higher, but I would not be mad if you
Okay.
did.
How about Kyler?
I wouldn't. I'd start him
Starting
over
over Kyler.
Not starting over.
Kyler. Starting over Kyler.
If
I
he
don't
was
even
all
have-
lost, he
I don't
would've
even have the
viewed it,
option
I hate
anyways.
Kyler.
I don't even have the option anyways. Baker's not even a free agent. Sam Scoop. So.
Okay, Gator, calm down. I'm not on the Baker side.
I don't know. He's pretty excited
Please.
about it.
He's
I hate that picture.
JD looks so mad at him.
I know. He's like, who the fuck is this guy?
But yeah, I do like Baker as a sneaky start, especially if your QB's like banged up or whatever. So I like it a lot. Sits of the week. Q, start us off. Who are you sitting?
My sit of the week is Terry McLaurin. Don't be fooled by his big performance last week. 100 of those yards came, 100 of his 141 yards and the touchdown came from the switch to Jacoby Brissett. And
He
they're playing the
clears
Jets
Sam
this
Howell.
week. No, he
Clears.
does not. The Sam Howell experience is over for this season, at least. He will be back next year. But
Jacoby Brissett's always been solid.
well, yeah, when he comes in as a backup, he was
Even as a starter, he was decent. He just gets
All right.
hated on.
Well, why isn't he starting?
yeah
Because
not better
the
than Sam
Commanders are the worst run organization in the NFL. Clearly.
I've never seen Jacoby Brissett put 38 points up in a game before. But
Me either.
Terry McLaurin, don't be fooled by his last week's performance, and he's playing the Jets, so he'll probably have a donut like he did before the bye 2 weeks ago. He's been stinky prior to last week. Sit, Scary Terry. It'll be scary.
Yeah, it could be scary.
All right. I gotta sit.
All right, you guys. Who are we sitting?
It's pretty obvious here. I fucking hate him. I always hate him for the rest of my life.
My God.
Sam Howell, the QB7 on the season. Dude, he's been so good. He's been so great. He's the best quarterback ever. Drops 10 points. He gets benched last week. How do you get benched against the Rams, bro? And now he's playing the Jets. Like there's literally zero shot.
This will be the game he goes off because we're hoping he stinks.
No.
No,
He's
he's
only
going
been-
to stink in this game.
He's only being started in 20% of leagues. It should
That's
be lower.
insane that it is. I mean, that's probably people that are out too that just left him there. Could be that as well. But yeah, Sam Howell. I agree with that. Sit him for sure. Matt, who is your sit of the week?
My favorite player ever, Calvin Ridley. Leave his ass on the Z bench. He has single-digit points in 8 of 14 games this season. Sorry. So not even half the games he plays in, he's getting double-digit fantasy points. After that huge week, he's had 3 poopers, 7, 9, and 8. He gets a Tampa Bay defense that's pretty decent. So I'm just leaving Ridley on the bench this week. Fuck him.
Yep.
I like that a lot.
He's going to be
target share's been insane too. I don't know how he's not they're not connected.
Right.
He's going to be one to avoid next year.
Yeah.
And then
No, next year is going to be the year he fucking goes off.
probably because
once everyone's off the bandwagon, that's when he'll bounce
Yeah.
back.
That's what he wants you to think.
But yeah, definitely sit him. I am sitting Adam Thielen. You might already be sitting Adam Thielen, but he is wide receiver 15. You may have a soft spot for him since he probably got you to the fantasy playoffs. But at this point, there's no point starting Adam Thielen. He has completely fallen off that trajectory where he was basically playing like the former self. Now he looks like a ghost of his former self. I would avoid Adam Thielen at all costs. His target share has dropped a ton in the last 4 weeks. This Panthers offense has also somehow gotten worse than it already was. They're barely putting up any points. And he gets Green Bay, Jair Alexander. So no thank you.
Nope.
Adam Thielen, leave him on your
Keyshawn
bench.
Nixon.
Yep.
Probably. Whoever's covering him, Adam Thielen's not cracking them anyways. All right. That is it for start sits. Let's do picks of the week. T-Gods, do we have your updated picks numbers?
Oh boy, yeah, we do, but I'm not sure that I want to share.
Sean,
It could have been that bad last week.
I should have one more.
Oh
Sean.
no, it
I
was
picked
bad.
the Raiders.
It started off hot, and then it went downhill real fast. There you go.
Sean, I picked the Raiders. Give me one more.
No. You've changed your picks too many times this year. Whatever's in CBS is what you're
What? I just forgot to spit save during the pod. But if you rewatch it, I did say Raiders.
Fine. 144, Q.
It's fine.
He's cheating.
Q's at 144. I'm at 142. Matt's at 141. T-Gods is at 124.
Dude, I had to
I'm
go.
taking the
juicy.
lead.
I had
Taking
to
the
go
lead.
juicy.
You have to go juicy. I think you at this point you're just riding the juice. So
At this
I'm
point,
ready for the
just
juicy
out.
picks.
I'm just out. Okay.
Yeah, you need like a whole week.
Pick the opposite
dogs.
of what the
I'm
majority
literally about
goes.
to pick everyone I think's gonna lose.
I think like the last 7 weeks, the Monday Night Football dog has won.
It's so fucking annoying. Fuck
Yeah,
the
it's,
birds. Just give me a bounce
who's
back.
it? Ooh,
But there's
You
3 this
suck
week.
Bad.
Pick the
All right.
Raiders, Giants, and Ravens.
First game on the slate. Saints at the Rams. Who we got?
Rams.
Rams. Cooper.
Yeah. Give me the Rams. I think they're the better team. Bengals
Fuck
at the
Derek Carr.
Steelers.
Bengals. Mason
Bengals.
Rudolph is brain dead.
Yep.
Nah, give me the Steelers.
Okay.
This is the spot where everyone doubts the Steelers. They're here.
No, they stink.
Win
I don't-
incoming
I
in
don't think they're
Pittsburgh.
here.
Win incoming. Wait for it.
Steelers
Bengals
only,
are riding
yeah.
way too high. Jake Browning isn't that good, bro. He can't be that
He's
good.
better
Okay.
than Burrow.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
No,
Oh my God!
not
Stop!
Burrow.
Stop!
He is Burrow.
He's better than Mason Rudolph, sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah.
In every single lifetime, he's
TJ
better
Watt's
than
gonna eat that
Mason
man
Rudolph.
alive this week. Bills at the Chargers.
Bills.
Bills, Chargers.
Yeah, give me the Bills. Chargers.
Chargers so
Absolutely
bad.
dog water.
Easton.
I'm surprised 2% of people on CBS picked them. They must be desperate.
Browns at the
Like
Texans.
Vince.
Browns.
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 Go Flacco.
Yep.
Go
Browns
Flacco,
sweep.
no
If CJ
Stroud.
Stroud was playing, I was picking the Texans, but
Me too.
Mhm.
once he was ruled out, all in on the Browns. Lions at the Vikings.
Lions.
Not
Yes,
picking
Lions.
kissy face.
Yeah, no. Hard pass on Nick Mullins. Give me
Kiss.
the Lions as well. Packers at the Panthers.
Go
Packers.
Pack, go.
Eat.
Yeah, Panthers are too bad. Give me the Packers. Have we swept every game except the Steelers game?
I think so.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Colts at the Falcons.
Colts.
Colts.
Give me the Colts.
Give me the Colts. Clean
God.
sweep.
I thought you were ready to say Falcons.
Literally no chance I'm picking Desmond Ridder to win an NFL game ever again. Not even again. He can't beat the Panthers. Seahawks at the Titans.
Oh, this game is tough.
It
Picking the
is.
Titans.
But I'm going Seahawks. And please Ken play. Please Ken.
Ken is what you're worried about?
Can play.
Is
Please.
he hurt?
Yeah,
he's
he's questionable.
I'm going Titans. Fuck it. Better
Ew.
put together team.
Not better. They're 5-9. Give me the Seahawks.
Can't win them all. Or most of them.
And Levis is questionable, I think.
All right.
Yikes.
Oh, that's why. Oh no, I'm thinking of someone else. I'm thinking of Hendon Hooker, but he's on the Lions.
It could be Derrick Henry's last hoorah the last couple of weeks
Yeah, he
to just
fucking
go
stinks.
bonkers. But he's bummed, so give me the Seahawks. T-God, you took the Seahawks or Titans?
I took the Titans, man.
All right, 2v2,
Guy care?
Matt. We got Seahawks side. Commanders at the Jets.
Jets.
Jets, Jets. Clean
Close.
sweep. Jaguars at the Bucks.
The Bucks.
Ducks.
The Bucks. Baker's hot. Who's stopping Baker?
I need to know if Trevor Lawrence is playing before I pick
Gators.
this
Me
fucking
too.
game.
No, you don't. No, you
I'm
don't.
I'm
He's
switching to
fun.
Bucks. I'm going
He's
Bucks.
ass.
He misses another practice.
need him.
I really think
Rashad
they
White
win.
going to Banana Land.
Don't say
I
that.
really think they
Probably.
win
Sorry.
if Trevor Lawrence plays, but if Trevor Lawrence does not play, it's definitely the Bucks. So as it stands, it looks like Trevor isn't playing. Give me the Bucks. So it's a Buck sweep. Cardinals at the Bears.
Bears.
The Bears.
Cardinals.
What?
Juicy.
Is it really a
Love.
what? Is it really a what?
Give me the Bears. The Bears should have won last week. Darnell Mooney's hands are broken. I hate
Sean
that
is
game.
so conflicted with the two quarterbacks.
Oh my god, it's such a hard game. I'm gonna love watching.
Bales
this game.
Murray. Bales Murray. ass.
I hope
ass.
I hope it's just like a 40-40 game, and they both go to banana land.
Never ever.
Ever.
The Cardinals don't have a wide receiver that can play football.
That is true. Hollywood's buns
Yeah,
and
remember-
dead.
First 6 weeks, Hollywood's so
He was flex of the year, baby. He was
He
so
was.
solid.
He thought
and
the
then-
year ended after week 6.
Kyler came in and somehow he got worse.
Yeah, because Kyler sucks.
Yeah, shut up,
Josh
morons.
Dobbs better.
Kyler's so bad. And
Kyler
so short.
munching against the Bears, but I'm picking the Bears.
He's bad
Cowboys
football,
at the
short and
Dolphins.
ugly.
Dolphins,
Yeah.
Take the
please.
Dolphins.
Give me the Dolphins.
Reek better play.
I'm going Cowboys.
Bleh.
Boo.
Love the star.
Matt loves the
I love the
star.
star.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take that audio and remove the video.
Photoshop a Cowboys logo on that somehow.
Yeah. All right. 3 Dolphins. Matt's the only one on Cowboys Island. Sucks to be him. Patriots at the Broncos.
Broncos.
Give me the Patriots.
Oh,
Ew,
God.
stop. Give me the Broncos. No way you're taking the Pats. That's gross.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not?
would
Bailey
you?
Zappi's their quarterback.
Actually, yeah. And Ramondre's dead.
Get a
Broncos.
grip, man.
Matt switching mid picks.
They could play. They could be playing, and it still doesn't matter. You just named 2 mid players. Mondre's mid.
Stop.
Ramondre was nice until he got hurt.
Yeah,
He was
better than
heating up this year.
Javonte.
He was heating up.
I'm not arguing
so
that.
bad.
Sucks. Never
Uh,
drafting him
so
ever again.
Bulldozer. Bulldoze shit.
Shut up. Cooper Kupp's better than
Christmas
Puka.
Day games. Well, Christmas Day game. Raiders at the Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Chiefs. Please, Raiders
Chiefs.
win though.
I'm taking the Raiders, brother. Ew, any face. They just dropped 63 on your team's head.
I just can't. Wait, what?
What?
I like the
Whose
Chargers.
team? I don't know.
That way,
I-
that ball.
I can't
Maybe.
pick Aiden
The
O'Connell.
Raiders still
Bro, come
stink
on.
suck ass.
I can't
They're not beating
pick
the
an
Chiefs
Aiden O'Connell
in
team.
Kansas City in December. Literally no way.
Why not?
Okay,
Any
you're
week.
gassing anything about KC. They stunk.
They're easily winning. All right, pick the Raiders then. If they stunk,
All right, go Raiders. I'm picking the Raiders.
do it. Do it in pick state
Addie's
too.
about to go.
Make it
dumb.
official.
I'll do it
Make-
right now.
Make it official. I just gave Q an extra L.
They're literally
Matt, we're
winning.
coming up on him.
No way he's picking the Raiders.
I'm doing
They're
it right
winning.
now.
He's changing it before Sunday.
I
He's gonna
promise you
change
I
his
won't.
picks. Giants at the Eagles.
Go
Eagles,
Birds.
Giants.
Eagles, go Birds.
Yo, what?
Eagles, yeah.
Ravens at the
Please.
Niners.
They're probably gonna lose.
Ravens.
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 Clean sweep for the Ravens. We're all Niners haters.
Yeah,
Fuck the
basically.
Niners.
Ravens
Ravens actually winning.
probably
though.
will win, but I'm taking the Ravens. I hope they win.
They will.
Question in the
have
chat.
Brock Purdy win MVP.
Start one: Taysom Hill, Hunter Henry, or Dalton Schultz. Please.
That's ugly.
Not Taysom Hill. He showed last night.
Bro,
or
Hunter
last
Henry,
week.
low key, he's been all
He's
right.
good.
If healthy.
Kind of like, oh man.
Well, is he
there's
fucking
no-
healthy?
There's no
Oh,
CJ
you know?
Stroud, or I was gonna say Schultze since he's back. He looked
Schultz,
pretty
I think I
decent,
saw Hunter Henry.
Schultz
even
was
with
all right.
Keenum. He was
Schultz
all right last week. I think Schultz is probably your safest to get 8, but if you need a little bit more, give me Hunter Henry.
The Hunter could also get you 0.
I know,
that's
but
true.
he's been good the last 2
I
weeks
know.
with Zappy at the helm.
I'd probably go Hunter Henry as well.
Yeah, go Hunter Henry. That's probably your best bet, but that's a tough one. Go with your gut too. If your gut says we're all dumb and you're in your brain right now, you're saying, why are they saying Hunter Henry? Obviously, go with whatever you're thinking. But Hunter Henry is who we would pick. All right, that's it for game picks. That's it for pretty much the episode, aside from trivia with Q. Q, do we have some trivia today?
Yes, I said that at the beginning of the episode.
Sorry, my ears were broken at the beginning, apparently.
Where we?
Let's run it up.
All right, first trivia question. Tom Brady is tied for 7 road playoff wins in NFL history. 7 road playoff wins. What current quarterback is tied with Tom Brady with 7 road playoff wins?
Oh, God.
Got to be an old head.
I think I know. Nah, that's a lot. 7's a lot, dude. What the hell?
I think
always-
I know who it is. Can I say it?
No.
I
Fuck.
looked at chat by accident, and I think Gator's
Yeah,
right.
don't look at chat.
I haven't
Gator's
looked at chat.
definitely right.
He is.
Wait, I want to
That's
see what
my
he
bad.
said.
That's my bad.
I haven't looked at chat.
Oh, he had my ball.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, I say yeah.
You changed.
All right, my bull's
Yo,
locked
no.
in. Who is it?
Joe Flacco.
Oh, I had him
No.
first.
Aaron Rodgers?
No, I switched to Russell Wilson.
Say it. Say it.
No.
I had Flacco written down, and then I was like, there's no way he won that many road playoff games, but he did.
He did because they were never the 1 seed.
All right. I have one more question, and I'm giving you guys a minute because that's what they gave on the TikTok. Listening.
Mhm.
You're gonna have to write this one down or whatever. Type it down.
Russell Wilson's 4-5 on the road in his playoff career.
Stinky. Excluding the teams that start with W, tell me the big 4 teams, the big 4, like the NHL, NBA, NFL, whatever the last one I missed. Tell me the big 4 teams that contain the letter W in their name, but do not start with W.
Okay.
There
4
are
teams?
there are 9 of them. No, at 9 teams. In the big 4, or just the 4 major league teams,
All right.
major leagues.
I have 1.
They do not start with W, but they have a W in their name.
That's any. Both
And the
any.
clock starts now.
feel like we're gonna get the NFL ones, but yeah.
How many are there?
9.
I have 3.
This question is too puzzling for Gator. That's why he hasn't answered.
Trying to think of the other sports.
Jody. Well,
Can't be
there's
the Minnesota Wild.
There's hockey, there's football, there's basketball, there's
Thanks,
baseball.
Gil. Thanks for listing the big 4 sports.
I thought you said you couldn't think of any of the sports. There's 30 seconds left.
I meant the other teams on the other sports. I only have 3 still.
You better start right, brother.
I got
15. Oh God, Gator's answers are insane. 8 seconds.
This isn't enough time. This is unfair.
I'll give you another 15. Yeah, 15 seconds now.
Oh my God.
The dude had one minute, and he was like 60 years old.
No way he got them all.
He didn't.
That's what I thought. There wasn't enough time.
All right, we're at 15. I'll give you another 15 if you really need it.
I'm still at 4. What do you guys have? I have 4.
I have 4.
You guys?
I literally have 4. I just wrote down my 4th.
Yeah.
Let's lock them in.
All right, we're at 130.
I don't care what you want to do.
Please look at Gators' answers. Warriors, New York Giant, New York Jets, Minnesota Wild.
Moron.
Those answers are
They
insane.
all got to be right.
Can I read my 4?
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
get my pen.
Go ahead, Matt. We probably
I
got the same 4.
I got the Seahawks,
Yes.
the
Got that.
Blackhawks,
Oh,
Okay.
I'm an idiot.
I'm an idiot too.
Atlanta
That's so
Hawks,
obvious. Oh my
Okay.
God.
Eddie Bull.
Many people remembering the Hawks.
What's
I
the
had
fourth
And-
Hawks
one?
and the Seahawks.
I got the Brewers.
Brewers, yes.
Cowboys.
Cowboys, yes.
I didn't get the
I got the
Cowboys.
Cowboys. I got the Browns, and I got
Yeah,
the
I got
Twins.
that.
Okay.
Twins
There's
was good.
2 you didn't get. None of you got. Unless
Wait,
you guys did you
what
get did
league?
you say one that wasn't
No,
named?
I have Cowboys, Browns, Hawks, Seahawks.
Hockey and basketball.
Hockey and basketball. Hmm. Can I get a conference for basketball?
West.
No.
Both are in the West.
The West.
Hockey and basketball, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, Timberwolves.
Yep. I was gonna
Yep.
say played them yesterday.
I mean, some people call them just the Wolves. No, they're the Timberwolves. I'm
They're
kidding.
the
What's their official
Timberwolves.
name? We call them theirs.
Wait, we got to get the hockey one.
I know. Not.
I would never, ever, ever get that.
Golden Knights.
No.
Their football team is in the NFC, but they're not in the.
That hurts my brain a lot. That hurts my brain a lot.
Their basketball team is in the East. Baseball
my
team's
God.
in the West, and their hockey's in the West,
Ottawa.
or not West, but like the
Senators.
AL.
Ottawa. Count
Did I
it.
just say it?
Just say it.
Yeah.
The Red Wings.
Oh my
Mm.
God. Duh.
Gator, welcome to worst guess of the year.
And he put a
guess-
comma like
Giant.
after Wild, like he was going to give another one.
New York Giant is.
I'm glad he stopped.
I guess because he was thinking like new with the W in the city name.
He used every rule. That was insane.
Full PPR, Waddle or A Chain?
Waddle.
Definitely Waddle if
Yeah.
Reek is out.
Tyreek is out. But I even think if Tyreek's playing, I think
Yeah.
I'd still go Waddle.
This guy doesn't look like CP3.
They've been.
CP3 doesn't look like him.
It seems like
right. That's
they're
the real,
the real one.
CP3.
I think they're stat padding Mostert in the red zone a little bit lately. Even late in the game, they weren't even going to A-Chain or Jeff Wilson, really. It was all Mostert. He's at 20 touchdowns. I think they're going to keep feeding him in the red zone. So I think that hurts A-Chain's value.
Wait, Sean, we are
And
on
he's hurt.
Instagram Live.
Yeah, I know. I
Is this-
figured it out
Oh,
while,
okay.
while we were live. Yes, sir.
Cool.
Defense question. Colts of the Falcons.
Packers.
at the
Packers,
Panthers.
Packers.
Yeah, give me the Packers, man. And he
Where's
is the
your
real
stinky-
CE3.
We
All
know.
right.
Understood. I wasn't familiar with your game.
that is it for the Week 16 preview. We'll
Cliff
be back
ball.
next week with our Week 17 preview, championship preview, as we work our way through the fantasy playoffs. Again, if you are interested in using Fanatics, go to the link in our bio. Take advantage of the current sale going on right now. Use code 24SHIP up to 70% off. Get those last-minute Christmas gifts in. We are also part of the Old City Sports Network. Ton of great podcast sponsors, discounts available. SeatGeek, local breweries to the greater Pennsylvania area, beard oil, and more. As always, make sure to follow us everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We are on all platforms. Super Fantasy Bros. You will find us pretty easily. See you guys next week. Good luck in Week 16. Good luck
Merry
in round
Christmas.
2. Merry Christmas.